and today is the day that I am doing my Uppercase October unboxing. Now, I got this a couple days ago. It'll be more than a couple days ago by the time y'all watch this, but for me, it was a couple days ago, and it's just been sitting here waiting for me to pull open these drawstrings and see what's inside. So we're about to do that, and I'm excited, so let's get started. So, this bag has been a little more sheer than some of the others. So I've kind of seen a little bit of what's inside, but I don't really know what they are. So the first item is cassette tape bookmarks. These are really cute. I'm gonna pull these open so you can see if I can get this open. Plastic is hard, y'all. So they are really in here, like, wow. Okay, so they're little magnets that just flip over a page, and then there's a ribbon. These are really cute, and I'm really excited to start using them. I use really random things as bookmarks. I've stuck bobby pins in books before when I didn't have anything else to do because I don't like bending pages in my books. I'll grab random pieces of paper. I actually have some real bookmarks places. Don't worry, guys. I have some real bookmarks that I use, but I end up just kind of jerry-rigging it a lot, but it works. I know where I was in my book, so I can keep going. And next is, oh, this is so cool. It's a notebook, and look at all of the authors on this, guys. There's Agatha Christie and Maya Angelou and Mark Twain and Emily Dickinson, and they're all drawn as like in a punk style, and they're throughout on the pages as well. Like, look at this. This is wonderful. This will be really, really good because I really need a new journal to start planning things, so I'm thinking about doing NaNoWriMo this year. We'll see, so we'll revisit that in a couple minutes. First things first, it's the card for the book that has all of the page numbers listed and the codes listed on the other side. Now, for the first couple months I got Uppercase, I did not take advantage of this. And then when I read P.S. I Like You just within the last month, I actually took advantage of these codes, and it was really, really cool. The first one was a message from the author, Casey West, just talking about the book and what her inspiration was and why she decided to write about the topics that she did. And then throughout, you learned little pieces more about the story in different places, bits about the characters or the events they were going through, and it just enriched the experience. And I hadn't done it before P.S. I Like You, and I'm planning on using this for the rest of the books. The only downside is sometimes I'm reading right before bed, and I try not to look at my phone right close to bed just to help me sleep and stuff. So that's the only downside. Sometimes I don't, but you know, excited. Don't know what this book is, not looking at this. I keep on flipping and then ignoring it because this could have spoilers, y'all. Next, we're almost to the book. There's the packing slip that has the note to me, and this also has the book name, so I'm not actually, so the note to me, and this has the book name, so I'm not actually going to look at this at the moment because now it's time for the book, which is obviously the most important part of the book box. And the book is, oh, this is beautiful. Vasa in the Night by Sarah Porter. Look at this cover, guys. I'm going to cover my face because this is stunning. This is, if I didn't get this book in the box and I was in a bookstore and I saw this cover, this would probably be an auto buy just because of this cover. Look at this. Look at this. So it's an urban fantasy take on the Russian folktale Vasilisa the Beautiful. Porter, author, weaves folk motifs into a beautiful and gripping narrative filled with magic, hope, loss, and triumph. An enthralling magic-tinged read about home, family, love, and belonging. That's the note from Kirkus Reviews. Lee Bardugo also wrote a blurb on the back. Kendare Blake. It's uppercase, so of course, books signed by the author, which is so cool. In the Enchanted Kingdom of Brooklyn. Brooklyn? Like New York City? Oh, I love New York City. Fashionable people put on cute shoes, go to parties and warehouses, drink on rooftops at sunset, and tell themselves they've arrived. A whole lot of Brooklyn is like that now, but not Vasa's working class neighborhood. In Vasa's neighborhood, where she lives with her stepmother and bickering stepsisters, one might stumble onto magic, but stumbling away again could become an issue. Babs Yag, the owner of a local convenience store, has a policy of beheading shoplifters. Oh, that's intense. And sometimes innocent shoppers as well. Extra intense. When Vasa's stepsister sends her out for light bulbs in the middle of the night, she knows it could easily become a suicide mission. Well, if your local shopkeeper is beheading people left and right for sometimes no apparent reason, I could see that. But Vasa has a bit of luck hidden in her pocket, a gift from her dead mother. Erg is a tough-talking wooden doll with sticky fingers, a bottomless stomach, and a ferocious cunning. And it's a wooden doll. Okay. With Erg's help, Vasa just might be able to break the witch's curse and free her Brooklyn neighborhood. But Babs won't be playing fair. Witches typically don't. It's inspired by the Russian folktale Vasilisa the Beautiful and her years of experience teaching creative writing to students in New York City public schools, acclaimed author Sarah Porter weaves a dark yet hopeful tale about a young girl's search for home, love, and belonging. I am fascinated. This cover is beautiful. The synopsis sounds really interesting. But let's take the dust jacket off. So the book itself, simple black covers, the beautiful typography on the spine. I always love taking the covers off and seeing what the hardbacks of the covers are because some of them are just absolutely gorgeous. The cover for The Forgetting is beautiful with the little like flowers or leaves sprinkling up into the corner. The cover for Illuminae is absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't seen it yet, go look at it. You will love it. It's a fascinating and such beautifully designed cover. But definitely super excited about this book. I can't wait to start reading it. Hopefully I'll get to start reading it soon. But that brings me to what I kind of mentioned before. I'm considering doing NaNoWriMo, guys, and I'm dropping things on the floor, which is kind of typical. But I'm considering doing NaNoWriMo, guys. I just signed up a couple days ago because I was talking with one of my friends and I'm like, hey, so I'm thinking about doing this. And she's like, do it, you should do it. We can be writing buddies. And I'm like, okay. So kind of spur of the moment, I signed up because she made really great arguments like, what do you lose by signing up? Nothing. So like, what's the worst thing that can happen? You start writing a novel and you don't finish it? Yeah, actually that is the worst thing that could happen. Actually, the worst thing that could happen is not doing NaNoWriMo and not starting this novel that I've been thinking about. So that's probably a worse thing. But I'm planning on doing NaNoWriMo this year. So I'll be starting it and I'll be really busy throughout November. So I might be putting up a couple fewer videos just so I have enough time for writing and everything, but I'm super excited about Nano. I might try to do an update or two along the way, just letting you guys know about my progress and where I'm at if you're interested in that. Let me know down below in the comments if you'd be interested in Nano updates from me. This would be my first time doing NaNoWriMo, so I'm excited and terrified at the same time. Like, can I pull 50,000 words out of this brain within a month on the same topic? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So go ahead and let me know down below in the comments if you'd be interested in getting Nano updates from me. And I will definitely be reading those. Also, tell me about what book covers you saw and were just so beautiful you had to buy the book even if you knew nothing about what it was about. Which that sentence did not make sense. But yeah, what covers were so beautiful that you just couldn't leave them behind in a store? Go ahead and leave it down below in the comments. As always, don't forget to give me any book suggestions or recommendations down below. I would love some because I keep on looking for more and more books to read because my more recent TBR is starting to shrink, but it's still huge. But I always welcome recommendations, so leave those down below in the comments along with everything else I just talked about. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. See ya! Guys, I just looked in my bag and I found one more thing. There is this really cute sticker from Vasa in the Night. I would presume this is Vasa, but I don't know. But I just found this in the bottom of my bag and it's so cool!